What is up, everybody? I had a good response from the video I posted the other day talking about how I had cancer and things like that. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link for it down below. It seemed to do really well. I got a lot of great feedback on it, and I'll be honest, I was a little nervous posting it yesterday. You know, putting that much of my business out in the street. I'm glad I did. You know, if I didn't, I wouldn't have made the video, I wouldn't have recorded it, I wouldn't have posted it. So a lot of good feedback, glad you guys enjoyed that. We're not gonna talk about the new MacBooks. My thought on that is great, I love it. I'm not ordering any personally, at least not right now. I'm just not in a position to need a new computer. I think it's awesome. I think the maxed out version is insane unless you use the maxed out version with an external monitor, and then you could just have it be your home computer and your away computer, because a lot of people I know have like iMacs at home and then bring a MacBook Pro on the road. If you could do that as one, then I think it makes sense, but $7,000 maxed out is just a little too crazy for me. But if you can do it, more power to you. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the BlackBerry Key2, some things that I like, some things that I don't like. I've been using it for over a week now. Couldn't use it, like I said before, as my daily driver, as my main phone, because my main phone, my main line is on a Verizon line, and unfortunately the BlackBerry Key2 is not available for Verizon, so I have it on AT&T, bought a SIM card for it, I got a month of service, and I've been using it pretty much every day. So let's start off with the things that I like the most about it. I think the screen is a good quality. Now it's really small compared to other phones that I've used, but I'm okay with that. The PPI looks really good, like it's sharp, it's clear, the colors pop. I like the way it looks. Now again, this is on the Android platform, so all the apps that I'm using work great, everything functions well, that's great. The build quality on it is really, really good. It's got an aluminum shell and then this sort of rubbery material on the back. You know, feels really good. It sort of attracts fingerprints a little bit, like smudges more than fingerprints, I guess, but with a quick wipe that looks good. Probably won't be able to see it very well on the camera, but there's already some minor scratching on this trim piece around the camera pump. Not sure what's up with that. I don't see any scratches anywhere else. I'm not sure what kind of materials they use there, if it's a little bit softer. The buttons on the side are really nice. Camera I like and I dislike. I'll put up a bunch of sample photos in this video, probably towards the end if you guys want to check them out, as a standard and a zoom. Both of them are pretty good, but really they lose it bad in any kind of low light. You really have to be outside on a nice day to get a full quality picture. You really need really good lighting. And I've also found, like when I did Instagram stories, if the lighting wasn't quite right, it was very jumpy and jittery and just not very fun to use. Front-facing camera has some issues. The highlights blow out right away. I see that even on my iPhone X, so I don't know if that's just something that they can address in software, or if that's just the nature of the beast with such a small sensor on the front of your phone. Another thing that's awesome about this phone is the quick charging via USB Type-C. Super fast, super awesome. Every phone in the world should have this without having to buy $70 in accessories, just saying. So really the elephant in the room when it comes to the BlackBerry Key2 is the physical keyboard. For my money, the physical keyboard's gone. It's a thing of the past, and really BlackBerry and any other company that wants to try to bring it back should let it just die. You can't use a virtual keyboard for X amount of years and then try to go back to a physical. In my opinion, it's just impossible. I've tried and tried and tried, and I just cannot type on this. I think it's just gone. I don't think there's anybody left that's really looking for the physical keyboard anymore. We've turned the corner on it, and there's no reason to go back. That being said, there is some cool features about this. The fingerprint scanner that is embedded in the spacebar works really well. I haven't had any issues with it. It's fast, it's snappy. The only problem I have had with the spacebar is it got jammed up, like pushed down. So a lot of times when I was typing, there was no feedback, no input, and it wasn't working. But I used a laminated piece of paper and sort of went around the space bar and was able to get it to come back up, and it's been fine ever since. There was nothing, it didn't seem like there was any debris in there. I don't know if it's something with the fingerprint scanner mechanism as well as the spring, something going on, I don't know. It seems to be fine now. I had that issue 3 or 4 days ago and it's been fine, so maybe it was just my unit, I don't know. There are some cool things built in. You can use this as sort of like a trackpad to swipe and scroll around, but I really tried giving this a shot and it just didn't work for me. I've been on virtual keyboards for so long that this was taking a huge step backward. To me, physical keyboards, you don't need this. This phone without this physical keyboard, I think would be fantastic. Would I use this phone on a daily basis? And honestly, I would not, just because of the keyboard. I think I could get past the camera thing because there's not many phones that are good in low light, and most of the pictures that I take are usually well lit or outside or anything with my phone. Build quality's awesome. I love the way it feels in the hand. I love the blockiness of it, but there are some things that sort of drive me crazy. Like, it has a headphone jack and that's awesome, but look, it's not like centered, and I have like this minor little bit of OCD, and that sort of bothers me. Another thing is I wish they put the flash in between the lenses or something like that, so that was all in one thing and not sort of hanging out by itself. But overall, the build quality on it is really good. I love the way it looks. I love the black. I've seen the two-tone silver and I'm not a fan. I like the all black look. It looks really good. The screen, like I said, is great. I enjoyed using it for certain things. Most of the things that I do, whether I'm searching something on Google or I'm searching for a video on YouTube or I'm sending a text message or I'm replying to a Hangout, anything like that, the keyboard just killed the experience for me. So I got to the point after, you know, a little while that I'm like, well, this is taking forever, and I would grab my iPhone and just do what I had to do with it. Like I said, this may be just me. The physical keyboard really just has no place on any phone in 2018. It just doesn't. BlackBerry, I think they've done themselves a disservice by trying to hold on to something in the past. If you're into physical keyboards and you think I'm totally off my rocker, leave a comment down below because I'd love to hear your reasoning. And if you've used the BlackBerry Key2 or even the Key1, and let me know what you guys think of the physical keyboards. For me, it's just, it's something that lives in the past. Let me know what you guys think about the BlackBerry Key2 down in the comments section. If you enjoyed the video, you can hit the thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe, you can do that down there as well. I will talk to you guys in the next video. I'm gonna leave you guys with a bunch of samples from the camera on the BlackBerry Key2. Check it out, let me know what you guys think. Alright, so we finally were able to check into the room. Oh, yeah, right, my noses. I'm recording this on the BlackBerry Key2 to give you guys an idea of the quality. So this is the front-facing camera. So we'll start with I'll flip this around. Oh, very tiny room, but here's the bathroom. Barrel of fun. I just took a shower. Hello.